How's there? Kolkata, right? Yeah, when in
42, 43.
Look who's come.
I couldn't sleep at night. I mean, I don't have AC in my flat, so I couldn't sleep at night.
Oh my God. Hi everyone, welcome. How's everything? No, it's okay. We have this technical glitches, especially with the internet, so we understand. What is it? Problem? Okay, guys, we are live. Just a second. Anyone is connected to the wireless here in the room? You are. I mean, if you just come and say you. Hi. Finally, Husni's made it. How was your Umrah? Good. Everything went. Had some injury? Playing. Welcome. Just a second. I could not include that. I had a remote last time for the project. Actually, it's not done. It needs an elevation. To get that change. Can we get that to this one? I mean, anything, because we just need that to the. Seriously? Yeah, people are waiting, Prasad. At least let's begin. We don't need it all through. We just need it for the initial part. Ronald? Yeah. Sergeant Defense. Start. Start this Sergeant Accounts role. Or Ryan will do it, right? Ryan is here. Correct. Sorry, Ryan. Yeah. Meeting number 112, okay? I had to change this. I didn't change anyways. Let's get going.
112. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today?
Not bad.
Good morning. All good? That's perfect to hear. Hope everyone had hope everyone had a great week. And I think all of us around the world, India, Dubai, we are moving into the summers now. So I think we are feeling the heat, all of us. And while the full world is moving around summers, I think I'm on the complete opposite spectrum of the world moving to the winters. So we're moving into winters here in Australia, and that's how it is. And while y'all are seeing the gloomy sunshine all day, we are longing to see the sun nowadays because it gets dark over here by 5 p.m. really quick. It's a little depressing, but okay. So I would now like to kick off meeting 112. Welcome to Newstart Toastmasters Club, everyone. Let us all give ourselves a round of applause. Perfect. So as a sergeant at arms today, I would like to now go across a few things. Let's go across our club mission. Perfect. So I would request you can sit, that's not an issue, yeah. But
Okay.
yeah. I would request everyone to please repeat the club mission now after me. We provide a supportive
We provide a supportive
and positive learning experience
And positive learning
positive
experience
learning experience
in which members are empowered
in which
in
members
which
are
members
empowered
are empowered
to develop communication and leadership skills,
to develop
develop
communication and leadership skills,
resulting in greater self-confidence
resulting
resulting
in
in
greater
greater self-confidence
self-confidence
and personal growth.
and personal growth.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much. Let's move on. Okay, so now I would like to go across a few ground rules of our meetings that we follow in each Toastmasters meeting. Number one, I would request each one of you all to please applaud each and every speaker as they come on the podium to speak so as to give them the motivation and to ensure that they're motivated to speak. Kindly turn off your mobile phone so as to maintain the decorum of the meeting. Number three, know your exit, as please follow at the current Newstart Toastmasters venue. That is the new NMC VIP launch. Please follow your green exit signboards in case of a fire and emergency. And we avoid talking on three topics in every Toastmasters meeting, that is sex, politics, and religion. So I would request each one of you all to please kindly refrain from using these topics in your speeches. Okay. Moving forward now, thank you all for listening. And now I would like to invite our acting president for the evening, someone who's a founding member of the Newstart Toastmasters Club, the driving force of our club. I would like to now welcome our one and only, very agile, very energetic, DTM Anita Naidu.
Hello, everyone. I would prefer sitting and talking. Is it fine with you all?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. We do have, if we can just get one more camera for them to see them, that's enough. Like, okay, we have a house full today. In fact, I mean, as usual, we've had it last time also because we have family members coming from other guest houses. So, firstly, welcome one and all to the 112th meeting today. And as the with the power vested in me as the acting president for today, I declare meeting number 112 as open. Thank you. Okay, moving on. It's like, I mean, maybe it is hot in Kolkata. It must be really cold in Australia. But here in the Toastmasters fraternity, many things are happening. And the most happening thing that's going to take place is in the next week. Okay, in the next weekend, we're going to have DTAC. It's called the District Annual Conference. District what annual? Toastmasters Annual Conference. All right, where there are going to be speeches, and this time it's online. So you all can avail it online. So all of you are interested, the links will come in. So you can just log into the Zoom or even watch it on the YouTube live. So you can get to see some polished speakers online, and they all belong to District 112 or District 127. District 127, I'll just take you all quickly through this. As you all know, it's 148 countries and it's growing very fast. It's not a joke. No, that will be, yeah. Can they see that's it?
This table will be good. This table will be.
Yeah, sorry.
maybe just push
Okay.
it.
So I'll just make this as a speaker one. Okay. Yeah, so for everyone here, there's some statistics which is like we are having 270,000 all over the world. I think now I can afford to stand. All right. So this is still growing because we're going to have very soon some more members coming in. So as the member payments increases, we'll see too many members joining the fraternity. And why is it popular and all that? We will soon understand, as I'm going to ask some of you, why is this getting so popular? Now we just move on to this. At a meeting, all of you know, we have some, I mean, if you see in the agenda, we are not using paper, but if you see the agenda, there are three very major sections that happen. First part is the introduction, where the president and the sergeant at arms try to make the room a little more conducive to meetings. And then we move on to giving the speeches, the prepared speeches. All the speeches are based on a curriculum, which is called pathways. So it's not like you randomly come and give any speech. There is a way you go about, like we learn the letters of the alphabet even before we start to make words. It's the same thing that happens here. You start with the maiden speech, which is the icebreaker speech, and then you slowly move up the ladder. Okay, and then you have the impromptu speeches where you have to think on your feet. You come here, you stand, the topic is given. You're supposed to be a very good listener. Listen to the topic because it'll be only repeated once. And then the table topics master leaves the stage for you to own it. So you start speaking, build your structure. You don't speak randomly again. You try to recollect some topics from your life and then come here and try to structure it in a manner that you begin with something and you end with the same thing. Then you have very experienced, when I say experience, it's not about their age or their maturity levels. It's about they have learned how to evaluate others by watching, by experiencing the stage before. So the evaluators are going to come and evaluate the project speeches, not the project speaker. Okay, so please be aware whenever you evaluate also, it's the speeches that you're going to do and not the speaker that you're going to evaluate. So you might be worst enemies in the world, but when then you come here, please only concentrate on the project objectives and the speech. Then we have which is the constructive evaluation, not the critical evaluation. Many a times we see that we call the general evaluator. Mamita, this is for you also. We call a general evaluator from outside clubs. This happens in some clubs, not all the clubs. And general evaluator gets to be a little more critical because they probably come from a different club culture. We are doing it in a different manner. So they kind of become a little critical. And since we are not used to it in this fraternity, we kind of take it, a little on the wrong side. But nevertheless, any evaluation, any feedback that you get here, you need to actually embrace it because it's only for your own personal growth and it's always going to be within this. So any compliments is going to go beyond this room, but anything that is personally your learning stage will be kept with us as a secret, right? So yeah, it is not this, I think. Yeah, it is this. This also will make noise. Then that is about the entire meeting structure that we are going to have. Any doubts, you can watch it today and then probably you understand it better. Okay, Smedley, you can't forget him. He's always going to come every meeting, right? Because he's founded this Toastmasters. Very serious. I'm talking to you only, very serious. I forgot her name.
Kimberly.
Kimberly, yeah. Don't be so serious. Is it difficult to sit like that and watch on the side? Maybe you all can all just turn and then later move the couches back. So very soon we're going to celebrate 100 years, which is a big thing because it's a non-profitable organization. It's a voluntary thing. So how is it surviving for 100 years with, just people not being paid for whatever they're doing? So on a Saturday morning, we're all coming, sitting here. We are not being paid a penny. So why is it that we are doing this and why has it survived for 100 years? So quickly, can I look for a round robin over here? Arun.
I just want to overcome my fear of public speaking.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason he's got a very selfish motive there, but genuine. Who's now?
Yeah, it helps you the communication skills.
Yeah, so you are here because you want to develop your communication skills. What about you? Personal growth. Yes, go ahead.
Networking and also
Absolutely. So when you say networking, the moment you enter, you're supposed to start talking to each other. It's not like somebody's going to come and initiate conversations between you all, right? So that is what happens. And we love that. We love the tea break. We love after the meeting is over, we'll be saying we have to leave, but we'll be here for the next 15 minutes, even after the meeting is over. Ronald.
Yeah, people and to overcome your, fears of coming and speaking now.
Actually. What about you?
For me, objective is to enhance public speaking, networking,
Yeah, Pramod, why not?
leadership development.
True. Leadership development can happen when you are a powerful speaker. You're a speaker who can actually convince people, actually make them understand what your vision is, right? Yes, Kimberly. I know you are coming here because your father is bringing, probably, no? You are interested in coming. So we can dance? Let's dance. What do you think? What did you understand? Yeah, it's more about coming and talking out, right? You just get so much of an audience to listen to you. What about you, Momita?
Come
Why are you
again?
here on a Saturday? Why are you here on a Saturday morning?
I wanted to have some chill out because it's scorching summer, and I'm happy that I could hear someone who is sitting 10 degrees Celsius in Australia, but I can feel the cold vibe, and really it's refreshing. And yes, this is my first experience evaluating a hybrid meeting. I used to evaluate as a general evaluator online meetings, but it's a superb experience evaluating a hybrid meeting. Over to you, T.U. Modi. I think there is some network issue.
Yeah, it seems to have been stuck.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hello, can you hear us?
Now we can. Now we can.
There is a glitch. Okay, so we'll quickly take you all further. So for all of you who do not know to which district you all belong to, there is a small change there that has happened because of realignment. We now belong, we are the club which is which was founded in the year 2019. And it's a 5-year-old club. June 30th, we'll be celebrating our 5th year anniversary. And it is belonging to Area 3, A, District 127. Okay. District 127 is the new district that has been formed. It's a maiden district this year. So you can see here the hierarchy, the pyramid over here. We start with the member, which is each of you. You belong to a club. Clubs belong to areas. Areas belong to divisions. Divisions belong to the district. Districts belong to region. And we are in region 11. We have a region head. I'll just be introduced. And then Toastmasters Internationals and International and World headquarters. So I don't know when the photos will appear, but international president currently is DTM Morag Matheson, and the international CEO stays there, okay, for some time. So, hello Manish, please welcome. Daniel Rex is the international president. Then we have Matt Kinsey, who was the immediate past president. International director is coming for DTAC, yeah. Frank Zuro, he's coming in. So probably if you all come to the DTAC, then if you all are registered for the DTAC, you will get to see all these people coming and giving their beautiful speeches. Deepa Surendran is our District 127 director. Shalini Menezes DTM is again when you say DTM, it's Distinguished Toastmaster. We normally have to use the entire word, not just DTM. She's the Division A director. And Toastmaster Kaushik Chaudhary is our area director. And of course, Toastmaster Prasad is our president. He's here but he's also our TM Modi. So, you know, when the Toastmaster of the day is, when the president is the Toastmaster of the day, we normally give him some relaxation. And you say, okay, we call him a little later. Sorry. Okay, all the past presidents, unfortunately, their photos are not happening. And Newstart, as I said, started in 2019. It's good for each of you who belong to this club to understand what Newstart is. It's an acronym. We started with a genuine objective of propagating good health. We had excellent people who were from the NMC, nutrition, physiotherapy, and doctors. Unfortunately, yeah, after the COVID, we lost many of them to work. So you just cannot, I mean, we're trying to get them back in and collaborate with them. So this is what it stands for. And we've done a series of themes on this, based on this. In fact, we had live cooking, live micro greens and all those being brought here to show how it happens. Now, since all of you all have told and we've listened, you can see that we eventually, by doing the same thing again and again, you become professed in it, so much so that you don't have any more stage fear when you come here and talk. It's not only in front of a familiar crowd. Even when you go and stand on a big stage, you know that you have to make sense. And so you start talking in a very structured manner. Of course, preparation is very much needed. But yeah, that's how this keeps on happening. And yes, if you can see here, you have some beautiful projects in here, which today I'm going to take as a quick education session, where we don't have to sit with the regular mundane projects all the time. Come here, you know, prepare for a speech. If you don't have the time to prepare, what else juggling can we do is what we're going to address. That could be, you know, interview programs, or it could be panel discussions, whatever. So that's something which we're going to address very soon today. And pathways. Okay, 11 specialized paths we have. Nevertheless, it's going to become 6 if you're going to register after May. All right. So from those 6, you have to choose. And what are the core competencies? The core competencies will be public speaking, interpersonal communication, leadership, management, and confidence. So based on this core idea, your projects will be weaved around it. And it's already set. The curriculum is already built. So these are the 11 paths that you have. Nevertheless, out of this, there are going to, about 5 are going to be knocked off and 6 are going to be retained. And you can understand here what all come under public speaking. So you can, depending on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where they are existing over here on the right side, you can choose which path is your core path. Okay, so you have 5 levels in the entire path, and every level will have some competency projects to be done. As you move on to the level 2, level 3, there'll be 1 mandatory project and 2 or 1 elective projects. But that doesn't mean that once you finish those 2, you're just going to say goodbye to it. You can use the entire number of electives that are there and experiment it over here, because everything is going to be related to your career expertise. This is a certificate digitally which comes to you. This is Distinguished Toastmaster. It's the highest academic award that you get in this line. There is a lot that happens around here. I don't want to overly load you all with what is going to happen, but you need to complete 2 parts as a basic. After that, there's leadership stuff which you need to do, which we will talk about as you are, you know, going through this journey. There is also something called the accredited speaker, which is like, you know, you do get paid once you become that. But that has got a lot of involvement to be done from your end. You need to go give presentations in a completely different environment. Okay, and then take a recording of it, send it to TI. There's so much that you need to do about it. Here you can see these are member achievement awards, the pins that you get personally. Like one which I'm wearing on the top is a Distinguished Toastmaster one. Okay. Apart from that, you have, if you sponsor members, once you sponsor 5 members, every time you sponsor, we're going to enter, the treasurer is going to enter the sponsor's name against the person who's being the new member registrant. And when you complete 5 member for sponsorship, you're going to get a pin from TI. Okay, this is what they're giving us: 5 member, 10 member, 15 member. You have these 3 pins. Triple crown is when you complete 3 levels in 1 year, 1 academic year. Who knows the Toastmasters academic year? Start to end. When does it start? Okay, it starts in July, on July 1st, and it ends on June 30th. So in this 1 year, if you're able to complete 3 levels, you get a triple crown pin. Okay, so try to work out, so you submit in such a fashion that all your 3 levels are submitted in the same year. Okay, we are a distinguished club status. We are aiming at, I think we are select to I think that means we got 7 out of 10 points, which is all having new members. Adding to that, if you have level awards, it comes together. Then we've had Anshuman. He's not here today, our secretary, club secretary, who won the best humorous speech award at the division level. He's going to represent the division, okay, which is about how many areas? 4 areas. 4 areas he's going to represent in the DTAP, which at the district level. So if he wins that, then he's a district champion for this year. And I'm sure he has a chance. Okay, so this is us on Facebook and Instagram. It's difficult to remember. If you can just do a scan, you can be a part of it. So I'll give you quickly maybe 30 seconds to go and register on that. If you are you connected on internet? If you're not, then you'll have to do it later. All right. I'll put it on the group. Yeah, I think we're done with this. So let's quickly have a guest introduction. We have new people coming in here today. So, Arun, few words about you. Quickly, yeah?
Good morning, everyone. Arun Upadhyay. I'm part of ESC Toastmasters Club. My journey with Toastmasters started 5 months back. Met DTM Anita last month, and she invited me today. So here I am. Hopefully, I'll not be too much headache today.
You didn't say something else also.
I was supposed to be part of this group to start my Toastmaster journey, but then because I played badminton on Saturday morning, somehow the game didn't happen today.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
So it's coincidental. See, he had to come back here and at least do something here. Yes. Husni is someone I've been like, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Stalking.
So I'm Husni. So this is my second session. First session was online. So
yeah,
the same as Arun. Yeah. I play badminton on Saturday morning and cricket on Sunday morning. So somehow it got cancelled today.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay, so let's see what you will do next time. Thank you so much. Yes, Rupesh.
Toastmasters and guests. I'm Rupesh, and I'm Toastmaster. I've been Toastmaster since 2019.
Wow.
And I've been representing these 5 Toastmasters here. I've been serving them as a repeat membership, repeat vice president
Education, okay.
president.
Oh, wonderful.
So I took a break and then I'm here. I know
Fantastic.
for many years, so
Yeah, he told us.
It's a new start.
Oh my God, fantastic, fantastic. Welcome. Go in quickly.
I'm very good morning, everyone. I'm very this is first day of my Toastmasters stuff. This is the one by active Rupesh. So this first time I'm meeting also.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, I have been attending some clubs, so I find this stuff much more.
Right,
I
right.
studying so I hope that you can.
Oh yes, of course. It's all in your hands. Welcome, welcome. Manish, quickly.
Good morning. I'm Manish. I'm the witness master. Always interact with Anita, very kind. This is my second meeting, and I will try to quickly.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on.
Good morning, all of you.
Good
My
morning.
name is Pramod Sathe, and I'm very much new to Toastmasters.
Correct.
This is my first session. So I stay nearby Alnada, so I was planning to join Toastmasters Club, so I researched on the internet.
Okay.
That's how I got in touch with you.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Fantastic.
For me, it's
Fantastic.
Newstart at Newstart.
Fantastic. Welcome, welcome. Kimberly.
And I went to the first meeting last time and
Yes. Right. Yes, madam. Our TV topics champion. Tell me.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
My name
morning.
is Vandana Bhandari. I'm in grade 12, studying in IHS, and this is my second meeting in this club.
Yes.
So I normally tag along with my dad everywhere I go because I like swimming.
Good. Very good.
So here again.
Yep. Thank you so much. Momita, we are going to introduce you later, for sure. We had a speaker on, right? Satyajit, would you want to just say a few words about yourself? I know you're doing a speech, but...
Good morning, everyone.
Thank
My name is Satyajit Samantu. I'm working as a senior production executive in Camelicious from last 6 months. And from here, I got to know about this Toastmaster and everything like
Okay,
building
great.
leadership skills. Okay, thank you.
Welcome, Toastmaster Satyajit.
Thank you.
So with that, we shall stop the presentation and we shall call the Toastmaster of the day. Today, the Toastmaster of the day is, any guesses? Yeah, Toastmaster Prasad, the president himself. Now, I have, because this is a little too impromptu, I have not actually made a note of, I know he works with E ampersand. I know that he's actually been influencing a lot of people to join the Toastmasters fraternity because he has served as a district officer. He's been the area director right? Last year. And he's been a continuous support to Newstart since the time he's joined, especially during the time when people were, kind of drifting away because of job losses. We've had Prasad as a vice president education, very crucial, very critical. I kind of literally pushed him to a corner. I mean, because I was also equally busy those days, but he did wade through those challenges. And today we have Newstart still alive, kicking strongly. So let's welcome our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prasad. We have a presentation. So you can start.
Thank you so much, Acting President DTM Anita, for that wonderful address. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and all the adventures of this unexpected journey that is we call life. Life, we all plan life to, we have our expectations from life. We expect things to go in a way, but does all the time like life goes the same way as per our expectations?
No, it doesn't.
So does the life stop there?
No.
So with each of those turns, there is something in it which makes us to learn or to grow. So I will share this one the experience from my life where like it really had a very great impact. This was in 2008 when I was working for a company in Pune, which was a Scottish-based IT company, and it was the time of the appraisals. So we had our CEO to visit the center, and what I heard from the employees there was that whenever he comes, it will be a time of all like parties, the outings, and then he will give a lot of bonuses. And then on the top of that, it was a time of appraisal. So we all were excited, and as expected, we were seeing something good news. So he came, and then he came on the weekend, and he just took us for a movie, and then we just went for the outing. And then the next working day, he came and said, "Team, we are doing great as a team, but due to some compliances and regulations changes in Scotland, we had to shut down all the offshore centers." Within one day, all like it was 20 plus employees were like speechless, shocked. What to do now? So this was like it was an entire, no one had even like expected this in their wildest dream. But then this happened, but we cannot like sit and just cry. Now there one thing happened was it opened endless opportunities for, especially for me. I was just expecting a mere 10 to 20% of hike, but at that time I actually got an offer with a very big this MNC in Pune, where they offered me a package of almost 3 times than what I was getting there. So that is what, like, whenever we get obstacles or we get unexpected thing, something out of that better comes for us. So now I just quickly ask you, just for like, if somebody can share their the experience of like such the experiences where like they things went like out of the expectation, means it went the other way. Can quickly someone can share their experiences where they had such.
I would love to.
Yeah.
I stand there.
You can stand. Yeah, you can.
You can speak on that.
Well, I'll share something very similar to what happened to Prasad. Early 2020, COVID came, and we had this lockdown issue. I was in India on a regular vacation, but I got this lockdown came, and things got, I could not come back to Dubai for at least 3.5 months. During that period, I was sacked because I could not come back to the Dubai. Okay, my world fell apart because your income stops, everything falls apart. Then in May 2020, I came back. Of course, I was connecting with people. The day I landed in Dubai, I got calls from an unknown person. Okay, completely unknown person. They said, I know that you lost a job, come and meet me. I met him with all the masks on, with the handcuffs on and everything, and I landed my current job. I was just a standalone business development guy in 2020. And the next job I landed after getting terminated, I'm a regional head of sales.
Wow.
Okay? So never lose hope. Never lose hope. Positives always happen.
Yeah, always. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Master, for that perfect talk. Anyone else who would like to share quickly from the online?
Even youngsters,
Yeah.
you just went and some other question paper came.
Or sometimes
Anything?
no. Okay, then we'll just move ahead with our today's agenda. We have a couple of changes in the agenda. Our second speaker, Toastmaster Sayed, could not join for some medical medical emergency. So we got the Toastmaster Satyajit to deliver us some speech here. And in the agenda, we had mentioned that the R counter report is not R counter; it's a word master report which will be provided by our word master.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have like couple of silent role players who will be helping me today. Starting with our general evaluator, Toastmaster
Bovin.
Supporting us as a general
Evaluator.
evaluator, and we have Pramod as our timer, and we have Toastmaster Rupesh as our grammarian.
Connect. Okay.
Yeah. So we now I'm just invite the person like who will be the word masters for the day. He just joined our club. He came as a guest at our last meeting, and today he is here as a member, and this is his maiden role. And please and he's working as an procurement manager at Aldar Hospitality. Please welcome for his maiden role, Toastmaster Bovin.
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying.
I had sent him.
Yeah, I think I just saw it now. I'll just download the pictures. The green and another green and outside green. The green and it can't tell me.
Please put your hands together for Word Master of the Day, Toastmaster Govind.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasad, and good morning, all fellow Toastmasters. Today, I am in front of you as a word master to introduce a new word to enhance our vocabulary. So the word that we are looking into is equanimity. The word equanimity means the ability to remain calm, open, composed, and non-reactive to any adverse or challenging situation. Now, the origin of the word is derived from two Latin words. One is acros, which means even level, and other is the animus, meaning mind or spirit. Now, synonyms of this word, it is calmness, composure, sanctuary. Antonyms are anxiety, agitation, and uneasiness. Now, if we can use this word in any of the sentences, we can say that, okay, I was walking into the office and there was a chaos in the office, and I had to check in my attitude with equanimity. Or I can say like this, he had accepted both good and bad times with equanimity. Or in other words, we can say like Prasad had initially looked out to the revolution with equanimity. So these are some examples that I can provide to you. I would invite now the fellow Toastmasters to try out this word and use this word during our session. Continue using this during our session. And I would invite to try anybody.
Yeah, now they can try. It's good. That is good.
Yeah.
Practice of meditation brings equanimity in a variety.
Okay, great. Anybody?
Well, we should embrace the excitement and fear of public speaking with equanimity.
Yeah, that's good. Anybody else like you want to try?
It's really hard and difficult to, embrace equanimity during the pressure of exams.
That's one that she is relating to, but anyway, we should be continuing using this word during our session and continue learning more words like this anyway. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Word Master of the Day, Toastmaster Govind, for handling your maiden role with equanimity. So now we will move ahead. Now I invite Toastmaster Arvind for the tip of the day.
Tip of the
Just timing.
Thank you. Master Prasad.
Please.
Yeah. But just say 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Again, morning everyone. Okay, tip of the day is very impromptu because I was told today in the morning itself by Toastmaster Prasad to find something from a dictionary. I would like to share a tip which I feel is more important in my professional life than in my personal life. When I look at the people in this room and when I look at the people present online, we all are Indians, correct? You're not. Okay, most of us are from Indian subcontinent. Will I be correct? Okay. Now this tip I learned maybe a decade back from one of my managers, and he was also Indian, so there's nothing racist in this, or he was from Indian subcontinent, so there's nothing racist in this. And he said, in our professional circles, whenever we are questioned or whenever we are asked to affirm something, it's a very Indian subcontinent thing to say, to be honest. And as per this gentleman, and I concurred with him immediately, in a professional conversation, you're always supposed to be honest. You're always expected to be honest. So starting a sentence with, to be honest, can mean somewhere that before the sentence, you are not being honest at some part of the conversation. So we need to reduce use of to be honest in our professional conversations at least. Personal conversation, it's your life. You can do whatever we want. But me, I really stopped using to be honest in my professional conversations. And I think it helps somewhere. It does. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor.
For the time everyone. Okay, but what can you show? Actually, I have those lights. If they can be connected, maybe you can come here. You do just quickly. Yeah. Can you get that glass from it? Just keep it here or there. Put on all level. Yeah. Be careful the glass. Reach me not. You can continue.
Now we will move on to the project speeches. Today we have two project speeches. The first one is an icebreaker speech by our Toastmasters Secretary. His speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Arun. Yeah, may I just request Toastmaster Arun to just read out the speech objectives.
Morning, everyone. Today, Toastmaster Satyajit Samanta is attempting his icebreaker speech. The title of his speech is The Sailor Who Always Sails the Ship. The time allowed for his speech is 4 to 6 minutes, minimum being 4 minutes, and maximum being 6 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arun.
We just have one timing arrangement here. For the online people, I'm going to show it on this. But for the offline people, you can see it here. What we're going to do is this is red, and then this is yellow. Can you assume this is green? Yeah, green, yellow, and red. All right. So we'll do this. Green, yellow, and up timing should be. The speech is written usually 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7.
4, 6, 7.
3,
4, 5,
4,
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah.
4 minutes.
Green.
Green.
This first.
So today's first speaker, Toastmasters Secretary, he is working as a senior production executive in Temelicious, and he is delivering his icebreaker speech, which is 4 to 6 minutes. Please welcome Toastmasters Satyajit. Toastmasters Satyajit, the sailor who always sails his ship, the sailor who always sails his ship, Toastmasters Satyajit.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So, what thought when you first heard the word sailor and ship in my title? Maybe everyone imagined a person wearing a uniform, a sailor hat, and sailing a ship in the vast, beautiful, and blue magical ocean. Well, I'm none of it. Please glue yourself to a seat and hear my voice story. Good morning, dear Toastmaster and gentle guest. I am Sutit Samantu, born and brought up in Haldia, a port city of West Bengal, with my father, mother, and my elder sister. I grew up watching ships, sailors, storms, ocean, and Popeye the Sailor Man. If you are not familiar, let me tell you, it's an animated series featuring the sailor, his family, and his day-to-day struggles. So, growing up watching my father, his work with his voice stories as my bedtime stories, the Popeye and imagining all sorts of adventure a sailor faced. My little heart desired to be a sailor and face all sorts of challenges. So, whenever any guest or teacher or any family member asked me about what I am to be when I'll grow up, I tell them with utmost enthusiasm that I want to be a sailor. I want to sail. Long story short, I am not very much academic like my doctor sister. I spend my days playing cricket with friends, playing football in the rain, making all sorts of drawing and painting all of my imaginations, cycling near Hooghly River and watching those ships playing hide and seek with the horizon and watching like cartoons like Popeye, which always makes my mother furious. And she used to say, "You are not going to be a sailor if you continue all these things and you will turn into a harder." Hmm. I laugh all the stunts and deeply know I am not going to be a harder. The time passes by and I finally completed my schooling. Like most Indian parents, my parents decided to send me to either study engineering or medical in place of sailor. For them, no one will give them their daughter to me if I am becoming none of them. And finally, decision day come, citing all future opportunities. I decided to join Bachelor in Dairy Technology. Of course, I didn't become harder, but I did specialize in the milk of that cattle's and the dream of becoming a sailor left by the shore of Hooghly River. Finally, I joined the college. During college days, the golden days, I did lots of traveling, met lots of friends, met lots of adventure from hiking to riding, from cooking in the wild to dancing in tribal songs, from writing last minute assignment to last minute exam preparation, from drawing on hostel walls to writing codes on assembly halls. Life sails by, and I completed my graduation, faced numerous interviews, faced all sorts of challenges from rejection to selection, and I accepted both with equanimity. Now my professional journey starts like a newly made boat, and I am the sailor who is continuously sailing through ups and downs of my professional and personal journey from Kolkata to Bihar to Dubai. I faced challenges like language, food, culture, people, although all similar as a newly river or newly sea, where lots of opportunities are there to be lost or to be found. But all I need to have the perfect compass and courage to reach my destination. Literally, I never become my original sailor who sails a ship, but I become the sailor of my own ship. Lastly, through the word of a famous motivational writer, Sir William Arthur Ward, the pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, and the realist adjusts his sails. Like I am adjusting the sail of my ship, I do feel everyone is a sailor of their lifeboats on their own world's ocean with their own compass. And just I want to say, no matter your life's boat sailing through after storms or calm ocean, all you need to do is sail with courage, as you will definitely reach to your destination one day. Thanking you. Thank you for listening. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Let us all stand up.
Thank you so much.
Let us please stand up. This is the first speech.
For the inspiring.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now, I invite the second speaker for the day. This is Toastmaster Ronald. He's delivering his level 1 project 3 uh, evaluation and feedback second speech. Before I invite him, I request his speech to evaluator Toastmaster Manish to let's read out the speech objective.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Speech is 5 to 7 minutes speech. The purpose of this speech is the member has to present a very organized speech and receive feedback and then apply those feedback and deliver the same speech or any speech.
I think it's not audible, Manish. General evaluator cannot hear. Better you come here. Loud and clear, please.
Good morning, everyone. 5 to 7 minutes speech. The purpose of this speech is to present a well-organized speech and then receive a feedback and then apply those feedbacks in the upcoming speech. You can use the same speech or a different speech for the same project. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Timing is 5:67. You can see that timer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manish.
5:67.
Toastmaster Ronald is working as a regional sales head at for the GCC and Africa area for SAF Holland Group. Please welcome Toastmaster Ronald. Sugar is not that sweet. Sugar is not that sweet, Toastmaster Ronald. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Toastmasters. Distinguished guests and the lovely ladies. Today, I stand before you to talk on a subject that resonates with all of us. If you see, 70% of our population, Indian population, is overweight. Dubai is not far, it's 42%. 1 in every 3 youngsters are overweight. And that same goes with the adults. 2 in every 3 adults are overweight. Now, with all these statistics in front of you, what do you think is the main culprit? Who's the main culprit for this? It's sugar. Yes, our bodies require sugar. There's no doubt about it. The bodies require sugar. But I see Arun quite fit. Arun, do you know how much of sugar is required for a body?
No, I don't.
Our body requires only 2 teaspoons of sugar. That's 4 and 4, 8 grams. But still, our bodies can process up to, for an adult male, up to 36 grams. That's about 9 teaspoons. That much the body can process. Okay. And for a female adult, it is about 24 grams. 100 calories for a man, it's 150 calories. So this much our body can process. But more than this, if you eat, it's not that the body will not accept, but that will go as fat and it will be stored as fat in the body. Now, when we talk about all this, do we know what we eat and drink on a daily basis? Let's not go too far. I'm just talking about a very simple thing.
Yeah.
Do you know this Coke can? Yeah. We just pick it up from a shelf and we drink it. How many grams of sugar is in this? Anyone? Any guess?
30 plus. 30 plus.
No.
No.
What about you?
Maybe 50 grams. No, something more than 100.
It's 42 grams of sugar. Okay. Now let's look at this. This is what I just brought to make you all understand
How much sugar?
how much of sugar. You see? 1 and 2. This is what our body needs.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what our body needs. Now, when we talk about 42 grams is equivalent to 10.5. So we already put 2, another 8.5. Okay. 1, 2,
And how many helpings?
3, yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Oh my God.
Just imagine the amount of overload of sugar for the body. What are we doing? we are just ruining our systems. We are just killing our systems, the body, the kidney, and once the body gets overloaded with sugar, what happens? We all know very well. Diabetes. And what is diabetes? In our layman's term, when we call about the white ants, demuck, they start eating the wood. White ants start eating the body part by part. You are inviting diabetes, you are inviting heart problem, colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, retina failure, yeah. Then even your muscle failure. So there are so many things that happens with it. Okay, so there is a lot of things that we don't realize and we do it. We have karak chai, which is very simple. You know what is the content of sugar in karak chai? Very simple, 24 grams. You will have minimum 2 chais a day, 48 grams, much above the levels a man and a woman can have. Right? Now, how do we see all these things? Research has shown less than 48% of the people need or understand how to read the fact sheets behind any label. If you see Cerelac or if you see any Nestle product, you believe the brand. But if you know recently, there has been in the news that Cerelac was banned in India because the amount of sugar that Cerelac was being fed in India was much higher than what is in UK and Netherlands. That's because the children get addicted to sugar at a young age. They cannot stop it. Sugar is same like drugs. You get addicted to it. You cannot get over it. So all that we need to do is we need to be clear about how we move forward with this. First and foremost, what we all considered as healthy till some time ago is not healthy anymore. Complan has got 29 grams of sugar in every 100 grams of Complan. Bombita has got 49.6% of sugar in 100 grams. Lassi is 100 to 150 calories. So we have to think what we need to consume in future. We have to be very careful about all these things. Okay, how do we go about it? First and foremost, don't look at the label. Look at the fact sheet behind it. If you see it's loaded with sugar, put it back in the shelf. Put it back in the shelf. Second, understand what is your consumption the body needs. If it doesn't need more, stop it. It's all the habits take about 22 days to form. You start with it at some point of time, within 22 days, you'll form the good habit. If you move from karak chai to green tea, it's just at 22 days. After that, you'll not want to have the karak chai anymore. Yeah. And the most important thing, you see, you can have, if you still, the urge for sugar doesn't go. You can have this. What is this? Slim. Yeah. Okay. This is equal to 2 spoons of sugar in a teacup. The 2 spoons of sugar is how much? Equal to 8 grams. This is only 2 grams. So you can do that. If you can avoid, fantastic. Green tea. But if you cannot, you can manage with this. So lastly, I would say, guys, we all need to look at a very healthy lifestyle because while we are still young, let's not make our children pay for it when we grow old with all the problems that we're going to get for ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kusma sir, for much for the for that education and the enlightenment speech. So really very helpful for me, a person who just turned diabetic recently. Yeah, so now we with this we come to the end of our project speeches. Yeah, now I just request our timer to promote to just give the signing report.
Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
So, our colleague Satyajit will finish his speech in 5 minutes 18 seconds, and Mr. Runal 7 minutes 15 seconds. So, without applause for both of them.
Thank you so much. Timer. So we'll have the voting is sometime
No, they can send it.
the online people can send their vote to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of it.
just
No,
send
let
it.
everyone send.
Huh?
Let everyone send it. to you.
Yeah, I think all the people have the internet access, so they can send their vote to me through the WhatsApp.
Is it possible or you can
Is
type on
it
a
possible?
paper? Okay, come, I'll just give you a number.
No, just send a message to me. Yeah. Send a message to me on the WhatsApp. One message. So now we just go to the next section. You will which then an education section on the elective projects on the pathways, and this has been conducted by a person who don't need the specific introduction, but still just in brief, so like she has been to Toastmaster for many years, being a club officer, area officer, and a district officer, and she has been mentor to many clubs and many individuals, uh, uh, an entrepreneur, and very um, uh, uh, tech savvy person. So currently she is serving as our district IT manager. Please put your hands together to our club DP membership, DTN Anita Naidu.
Quickly, I'll just remove this from that side. I'm going to sit here and you all can see it on it. There's not much of a presentation. I'm just going to make you all aware. All of you know level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, right? How many of you all have seen it on the pathways? Internet. A little bit. Pathways has got, I mean, every project, every path that you take has got 5 levels, right? So in those 5 levels, you have each level, you have some projects like Ronald attempted L1, P3, level 1, third project. And we had Satyajit attempt L1, P1, which is level 1, first project, the maiden project. So apart from this, what are the other things that we have is something which I'm just going to take you all through. Just a second. Not even this. I think we'll just go and yeah, okay, it's pretty fast. So we'll just log in. For the online people, I'm just sharing the screen for you all. Okay, you can see the screen here. What is the objective of this education session? A quick wrap up is many a times we get into club meetings which can get a little mundane and we see people yawning. Yes, Manish? Yeah. It happens with all of us, okay? So if at all we want to have a vibrant meeting, let us sometimes, once in a while do those projects which can add more value to us in our personality development, faster value than doing the routine one. But I'm not saying rule out the routine projects, never do that. You have to go step by step. But beach may in between, you can always skip certain things and do some other interesting things, okay? Today, Ahmed, our Vice President Education, was supposed to raise a toast. It was an interesting thing, actually. I wanted him to come dressed like he's in a marriage reception and all that stuff. But unfortunately, his father is not well. I hope uncle gets well soon. So he could not make it. So there are such beautiful projects that are there in pathways, which I thought you all should know in advance, not until after you reach that particular stage. So that is why this effort. So if I could get a picture of this, it would be good. This one is good. How many of you will go through this? Toastmasters.org. Please, it's regularly go through it. Okay. There's so much other than just what you do as a project. So this is strategic relationships. This is a path. Okay, like we have engaging humor, leadership development, dynamic leadership. This is strategic leadership. Now here, people online, I hope you all can see what I'm sharing, right? Satyajit, you're able to see what I'm sharing, right? Yeah, thanks. Okay, so moving on, first one you've seen icebreaker, writing a speech with purpose, vocal variety, body language, evaluation and feedback has 3 projects, which is first you come here and do a project, get evaluation, use that evaluation and do a second project, which Ronald did today. Okay. Now, after that, you're supposed to evaluate another speaker. That's the third project. So the last project has got 3 projects in it. But the other ones are simple and plain. You write a speech with purpose. Anything could be. You introduce vocal variety and body language. Vocal variety and body language can happen only when, raise your hands if you know. When can vocal variety and body language happen? Yes, but what will the content of your speech be? Yes, story and
more actors.
Characters. They need to be characters. Okay, you need to become your father, you need to become your teacher. So vocal variety changes. So whenever you're coming here with the story onto the stage, yes, you can actually experiment your body language. You know, become an authoritarian. No, that is connecting with a difficult audience. Okay, that's we were all brats that time. So yeah, see, eventually all your speeches need to have for that emphasis. If you don't, you know, if you talk in a monotonous language, every speech will become mundane. It was boring and nobody will agree. So if you are a proper professional speaker, you have to change your voice. You have to change your pace. Grandma talks very slow, okay, but the youngster can talk very fast. So there are different ways in which you can modulate your voice. But variety, vocal variety is when you are enacting, you're mimicking, you're imitating somebody. So that is variety. Okay, now coming to leadership style, you have to learn your style. If you don't know your style, you can't be a leader. Okay, you need, now this is about strategic relationships. So if you don't know your style, you wouldn't know how to handle yourself in amidst people. You're an authoritarian person, you're an initiative leader. Are you a very helpful, supportive leader? You need to know. Okay, you just cannot be ambiguous about it. You have to have some kind of a knowledge about what kind of a leader you are. Also, what kind are you an active listener? That's where we do the active table topics. Then you have the introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. After completing about 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7, and then 8, 9 projects, we want to know what was the impact of your mentor on you. That is going to be something which is, it's going to be a foundation for the others to accept a mentor in their life. Because many times we see elephants, you know, in human beings. So they just come with an elephant head saying, we know it all, we don't need a mentor. So it is not like that. Everybody needs a mentor up to some stage. So you have to introduce Toastmasters mentoring from your point of experience. Here is what I wanted to concentrate, 3, 4, and 5. Now, for all of you there, if you feel making connections through mandatory project is taking time, there is homework that is needed there. There is homework, like innovative planning had to make a proposal. So, and my proposal, just to quote, was to have a health cafe in NMC. Those days, NMC manager, everybody came and sat. So I wanted to give them that, you know, proposal. So I made a file, I made all the budgeting and all that. And I said, initially it was not budgeting, but I just told them, you have a coffee shop. Why don't you have a cafe, a health cafe where people can go and sit? And then I added certain things to it, soundproof music for people who are already troubled by having patients around. They can come sit there and feel a little meditative over there, something like that. Then the second part of it was to make the proposal happen. So that is when the budget comes, collaborations come, you know, sponsors come. What are the prices of your juices and etc. All that comes in. So there's a lot of homework that goes in there, right? So mandatory project can take time. Sometimes, okay, don't sleep on it, but work on it. That is when you can actually experiment on the elective projects. And why am I saying this? Many a times people get stuck here. They say, yeah, this is like very long project, will take some time. So for those, You can come here with any of these projects. I know you need to only choose 2, but that should not stop you all. My request, and I feel from our experience, we all agree in Newstart that we have to do all these projects. It's important to do all these projects, right? Because here, like focus on the positive could be somebody else's mandatory project. But for you all, it is an elective project for this path. So focus on your, that is like you journal yourself, sense of humor. You can just come here and try your sense of humor. It's not engaging your path humor. Engaging your humor path, but still there is humor here. So why don't you try something humorous? Okay, it's just giving you the chance to do it using descriptive language. Somebody who's very good with English vocabulary can come here and be poetic. Okay, then you have in building skills something more interesting, creating a podcast. If you're a person who's already doing podcast, or if you need to do podcast, you can come and ask any of us. We've done that before, so we can again trigger that happening in Newstart. Okay, and we could call guests to come in. You all could be the host of the podcast. Each time the podcast hero can change. Okay, whoever is comparing. Then you have managing online meetings. So a couple of meetings. Now here I'm sitting and doing all the juggle. Probably once in a while you all can come and do it and somebody else can evaluate it. So your project is done over there. And then yes, you have managing projects successfully. It's more a theoretical one. Difficult audience answer and question and answer. This is exciting again. You have a very difficult audience. You've come and you've presented a speech for 5 minutes and then the audience starts shooting questions. And they are really difficult to handle. It's not the other one, but then this is like, so you can do something like this. Or if you're writing a blog, you can come and talk about it. Show us testimony as a presentation on PowerPoint, but also talk about what your experience was when you were doing this. All right. And then the last one, this is where you can do, something very interesting over here is moderating a panel discussion. So when we don't have speakers, we could do an impromptu thing and somebody can take over being the moderator, become the Arnab Goswami for the evening. So you just come and sit here and give them topic and let them, give pro and anti and let them fight. It could be any interesting topic, right? So just make a group here, three people sitting and you moderate. You have to cut and you should know how to intercept rudely, not rudely, politely, whatever. So these are the soft skills that you need eventually in your job. Okay, prepare to speak professionally is 20-minute speech. Okay, but then you can come here like he's talked about sugar. You could take it to some more higher extent. But you have to be very, very audience, friendly. You can't let the audience, you can't lose the audience. So beach mein interaction you should have. You should have some fun, some humor happening. So these are the kind of things that you need to put in here. Okay, here you don't have preparing for an interview, but there are some, is it there? Yeah, it's here. Once you can be the interviewer, once you can be the specialist, subject matter specialist, expert. So one day you can be the interview, one day you can be the interviewer. Both the skills are equally required. You could do it impromptu. Just to see if you were interviewed, it's always an impromptu thing, right? How much ever you are prepared. How are you actually presenting your demeanor? That's very important. Are you cool? Are you being overheaded? Something like that. It all comes out when you are sitting here. So even if you are a subject matter expert, you're like, imagining yourself to be a celebrated cricketer or a badminton player, let's say. So you come here, your interviewer is asking, because you're a celebrity, you're asking you, what kind of a demeanor you're going to project is also again important. So are you going to be grounded or are you going to act fun? Right? So these things are all, which is very important to shape your personality. And this is what I wanted to tell you all. You all can jump the gun, go ahead and do these projects as an experiment. You all can team up. You all can team up and do it also. You can have your own interviewer and your interview, whoever can be. It can be a TV interview also. You can be sitting in the channel. You can just enact as if you have backside, the backdrop of a TV. You sit here properly and you start interviewing health experts. Just fictitious characters, but you can do a lot more. And that is how a club meeting can get to the next level. Okay, where you actually become an impromptu expert. So with that, I come to the end of this session. And let me hand it back to our Toastmaster. Are we running really late? We take the break now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Session.
Yeah. Now we'll just take a short break of 10 minutes. The online people will be back after 10 minutes. Yeah.
Please quickly grab your coffees and sandwiches and come back. Yeah, now you can give it to me. थोड़ा सा लेट हो रहा है. I think the initial starting which we do ना सेटअप के टाइम पे बहुत हो रहा है. ठीक तो करना पड़ता है. Don't have chai, okay? Speak to her. Hey, please have notice. So guys, if you're playing on Saturdays, how will you all come to the meetings? Very important. Ah, okay. Okay, got it. And you better so giving to better savings also. You have to repeat and do it. 5 days you have to do a 8 fast. The body is active as well. No like this has to work with this. That is Okay, Minu's been waiting for us. Hi, Minu.
Hello,
You're
ma'am.
waiting for
How are
us,
you?
right? Hi, how are you?
All good, all good.
Long time. Yeah, we'll have to start off. We'll start off right away, okay? Just a second. Kaisa? Shall we have the speaker stand this side?
Yeah.
It's easy also, so then you can, project this side only. The other one you will not need. Now also you can. Because all the pictures are coming very back. Suppose you stand this side, it's easy. This is good. चलो बच्चे लोग आ जाओ. Okay, can you hear us, Meenu? Is it clear?
Yeah.
So we need to do a little bit of. This area we can use something.
You need to clear this stand.
This side, huh?
Here
No,
this
we will stand like this.
speaker.
Let them all know that's all.
Then you can repeat there, like speak there.
But how you will do all this big drama this is.
So for now, you can just.
You want to? Okay, I will.
Just for now, see, and main this supposed to be what from because just do evaluate some people.
Yeah. It's okay, sir. Yeah. So I'll just change it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Can they stand this side at least?
Yeah.
This is better.
I think yes.
Yeah, this is better. Keep it on face. Yeah. Correct. See, now at least it's looking nice. Yeah. Go ahead.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second part of our meeting. Now we will start with one of the most interesting session of any Toastmasters meeting, that is table topic. And to conduct this, we have our very brilliant member who is working as a manager at the tours and travels company. So please join your hands and welcome table topic master for the day, Toastmaster Meenu.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Prasad. Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Present.
How are you?
Very
After
well.
a break, everybody has to be energetic. I want to see the thumbs up from you all.
Yes, we are energetic.
Yeah, so today I'm the table topic master. Earlier we had the prepared speeches. Obviously, you know what table topic is. It will be an impromptu speech. I will be giving a topic, and you need to share your perspective, your thoughts on within 1 minute. So I want to tell you, hearing the table topic itself, I can see most of the horrifying faces in front of me, like, don't call me, oh my God, don't call me and all. So obviously I need to call, yeah, because what she is going to ask, will I be able to give that speech in 1 minute? Yeah, forget about all. I'll give you more insight about the table topics, what exactly is for us. Table topic help members practice the art of improvisation and also help us think on our feet. This helps us develop 4 vital communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. The topics that I have prepared for you will hopefully help all of us become better at improvisation. Since we at Toastmaster try and provide a speaking opportunity to maximum audience members, this session is not restricted to members alone. Even the guests can also participate. I hope everyone gives this a shot. I may randomly call anyone to participate, or you can also volunteer by raising your hand. Before we start, I'll brief the time guidelines for the table topic round. A green card will be shown by the timer at 1 minute, amber at 1 minute 30 seconds, A red light will be showing at 2 minutes. After which the speaker has 30 seconds to wind up. The speaker should not speak at least for a minute and not more than 2 minutes. Then it will be disqualified for the OT. So everybody is ready. Shall we start?
Yes. Yes, Meenu, let's start.
Yes. First, I will call Satyajit. Satyajit, your topic is, what is your number one goal for the next 6 months? What is your number one goal for the next 6 months? Satyajit, over to you.
We can't hear any properly.
Satyajit, you're not audible. Can you check and restart?
No.
Maybe remove your headphones.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, start.
Currently, I'm looking after production-related activity in my organization, Camelisis, as a senior executive. So, next 6 months, I want to just look after all the things. Like I'm literally working here like last 6 months, and I'm literally new here. So next 6 months, I want to be a little more specific about my job and do the all um, main work and do my job work better and perfect. And for the reason I am hired here, uh, main production planning related. So I just want to do my job or better and better for the company and for company's betterment. That's all my goal for now. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Satyajit. Give me a good round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Next, I will call Pramod.
Hello, Pramod. Somebody please sign.
Sure.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Pramod, what is your favorite song and why? Why you like that song? What is your favorite song and why you like that song? Over to you, Pramod.
Okay. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
So, I do not have any specific favorite song, but I love Hindi music. So, any energetic song or inspiring song, I always prefer. So, to be really, it's really difficult to tell you which is a specific favorite song for me. But yes, I love all Hindi and Bollywood music. Yes.
Go on. Maybe one song you can sing.
So you want me to sing some song?
Please.
Okay. So I'm a big fan of Kishore Da. So maybe I'll try to try with some Kishore Da song. देखा ना खैर सोचा ना खैर रखी निशाने पे जा कर्मों में तेरे मेरा दम है बस यही अरमान. I'm sorry for my bad voice, but bear with it.
So you can tell us why you like this song.
As I said, it's one of energetic song. If you have seen the video graphics of this, so yes, it's vibrant and energetic. So that's why I like this song. So that's all from my end. Yes.
Thank you, Pramod. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Next time dance.
I will try. Sure.
Next, I would like to call Manish.
Thank you.
Manish, if you could have any talent, what would be and why? If you could have any talent, what would be and why?
I want to be a good public speaker. That is the talent I'm looking forward. I'm already working on it. Recently, I came across few people who I spoke with, I would say 2 years back, and then I understood with them because they are public speakers that why they are doing, because I am also doing a study. So he's my senior teacher, who's like my mentor now in the college that I'm studying. So he explained me one thing, that you should have a meaningful life. See, we earn money, we do our work, we are into many things, we are running, we don't know our rates. But there is a time when we should also look at ourselves, that we should be able to contribute to the society. And by contributing to the society, you can make your life meaningful. And I think public speaking is the best way to do something, because your one voice can change people's mind. Like today, I was so impressed with the speech Mr. Donald has delivered, and I'm promising you I will control my sugar today. And this credit goes because of your public speaking. So it's a beautiful tool, and this is what I'm looking forward. And I'm sure that in next few years you will see me as a good public speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Manoj. It was a great thought you have shared with us. Yeah. So next, I would like to call Manish's daughter.
Acha, required please clarity, yeah.
This time not really.
Your good name, please?
Mannat.
Abarna.
Mannat.
Palak.
No, Shah Rukh Khan's house. Mannat.
I can't hear.
Mannat.
Manak. Manak. Oh, Manat. Manat. Yes.
Mannat. Yeah, blessing.
Manat, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Over to you, Manat.
Okay. So if I could have a superpower, it would be if I could have a device where I'm a very, everybody likes to be lazy once in a while, right? So I would like to have a device where if I press a button, I can change my clothes, and I press a button, I'm teleported to where I want to be. And of course, I would like to have a power as Doraemon. When exams and homework arrive, it's like I could have that gadget where you have this bread, you put it on the textbook, and you have it, everything is just there in your mind, and you don't have to study. So that's something I would really like to have. That's one thing I really wish during my exams, that if someone could give me something like Doraemon, oh my God, my life would be blessed. So I think I would like to be Doraemon. That is my dream.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Even in my, childhood also, I wished a lot for such kind of, Doraemons.
Yes, definitely. Have that device where you just, put that bread on textbook and you just eat it and you have everything in the brain. It's
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Manat. Thank you. Next, I would
On the, if you can see, Kimberly.
I would like to call Ronald's daughter.
No, yeah. No.
Your good name, please.
Kimberly.
Yeah, Kimberly.
Himali. Himali, what is the most interesting place you have ever traveled and why it's so memorable? What's the most interesting place you have ever traveled and why was it memorable?
Okay, the most interesting place I've ever traveled was to Kenya. So I think, okay, Kenya is not very interesting, but it's really actually very interesting. When you go there, you'll actually see a lot more animals there. You really want to see a lot more animals. You just think that it's so cute. You want to pet them. No, you don't want to. It's actually very scary, but then at the same time, it's very interesting to see. You don't know how many species you can actually see over there. And then you see how welcoming the people are. You can understand the culture, you can understand its background, you can understand a lot more things. You know, you can understand like food, culture, so many things. So it's actually very interesting to learn about its history and its culture and what people actually do in their national holidays. So I feel Kenya is very interesting to place for that capital. People in Kenya? Huh? People in Kenya? Yeah, they are very welcoming actually, you know. They have a lot of culture. They're very vibrant people. It's kind of like a little bit similar to Indians. You know how Indians are very welcoming people, right? Yeah. So people in Kenya also are very welcoming. They have vibrant culture over there. Okay. So that's very interesting. What is the favorite food there? Actually, don't remember. It's like very long time ago. But I do remember, like, you know, they have like bonfires over there. They have marshmallows. They have like a drum petty place. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's very interesting there. Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. So hope you all enjoyed the table topic session. Please kindly vote for the best table topic speaker. Over to you, TMOD. Thank you.
Timer before that, please. Timer before the
So timer report is Satyajit could finish in 1 minute 20 seconds. Myself, Pramod, 1 minute 28 seconds. Mannat, 1 minute 35 seconds. And
Mannat was 1 minute.
1 minute. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mannat was 1 minute. And
Kimberly
was 1 minute 26 seconds.
All are qualified.
Manish.
Sorry, what Manish was 1 minute 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so all write on a piece of paper and send it to us. Send it to us.
Not the same way they can send it by
You want it?
yeah.
Everyone is sending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Send it to Prasad and put CT. Online people, please send it to President DMOD Prasad.
Thank you so much, Tibet Topic Master, for that engaging session. So now we come to the last section of today's meeting, that is the evaluation part. So to conduct this, we have the general evaluator, who is a part of two Toastmasters Club, that is Dubai from Legends Club and Ace Toastmasters Club. She is serving as a secretary and VP in education at those club, and she's had having a 17 years of long experience in HR recruitment process and industry research, and involved in many talent mapping and identifying best practices. So please join hands together and welcome the general evaluator for today's meeting, Toastmaster Momita Day.
Good morning, good afternoon from India.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Thank you, thank you, Toastmaster Prashad and President Anita for inviting me here. I am having my best time because this is my first hybrid session I made. Now, this is the time to introduce our evaluators. So, our first evaluator, Toastmaster Arun, he spent 15 years in UAE, currently heading sales department at Arabia Insurance. And yes, as he is from the northern sides from India, but he prefers dosa over paratha, and he plays good cricket rather than badminton. And yes, he loves reading like me, books. And no, I don't believe that thing, that terrified of public speaking. Otherwise, what are you doing at the Toastmasters Club? And our second evaluator, Toastmaster Manish, he is a logistic professional. He loves music. He is a member of Dubai Toastmasters Club. I would like to introduce another Toastmaster Rupesh. She is the grammarian today, and he was the previous member and excom of Spice Toastmasters Club. Now he is working at E and Actis Salad. Okay, it must be UAE based company. So now I would definitely I would do the general evaluation later on, but I am now sharing the stage. I'm handing over the stage to our evaluator, Toastmaster of the day, Prashad. Please invite our evaluators to share their evaluation. Over to you.
So the first, we have the first evaluator, Toastmaster Arun, who will be evaluating the speech of Toastmasters strategy.
Good afternoon, everyone, again. Good afternoon to you, Satyajit. I'm looking at the screen just because you are on my right-hand side. All right, today I'm evaluating Satyajit's icebreaker speech, which did not feel like an icebreaker. I feel Satyajit has been doing it for quite some time now. To begin with, it was a very intriguing title. When I read the title, I was like, what this gentleman is going to speak today. And when Satyajit started speaking, he very much endorsed the idea of an icebreaker, because the idea is for us to know the speaker. Satyajit, you told us that about your hometown, the river in your hometown. You told us about your family, and you told us about Popoy the Sailor Man. And I completely embraced the idea. Now I can draw a picture of Satyajit, who Satyajit is, where he lives, what kind of family he has, what kind of interests he had. You told us you play football, you play cricket, and all your childhood interests. You also told us about your doctor's sister, and I could not connect with you more because I have a father who is a doctor, and I have a sister who is a doctor, and my dad even today pesters me that I could not become a doctor. So Satya, I completely relate with you. You had extremely good facial expressions. You went from very normal to a subtle smiling to a really smiling face during different phases of your speech, which is very good. Now, we all have some scope of improvement. So there are a couple of places or a couple of areas which I feel you can improve, Satyajit. Now, you are on an online meeting. During the course of your speech, most of the time or more amount of the time of the speech, you are looking away from the camera. This gives you a disconnect from your audience. It's an online speech. Please look at the camera. Okay. And although your facial expression were really varying, you had a very flat voice note. When you're smiling, maybe your pitch can go higher. When you are not smiling, maybe your pitch can go lower. So there has to be some kind of voice modulation. So I would like to say that you need to find some kind of equanimity between your eye contact and your voice modulation. Now, this is not all. There are so many good things you did. Overall, you had a very pleasing speech. We all enjoyed it. You even quoted an author and a couple of lines from the author. I could not catch the name of the author. I tried searching on Google, but I could not find. But it was a good job done. It again, I'll say it did not feel like your first speech, and we all are looking forward to your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite our second evaluator. I introduced him already. Toastmaster. Yes. Yes. So please welcome and please share your evaluation.
Thank you so much. Mr. Ronald, so much of equanimity you had when you were delivering the speech. Amazing speech. And I think all of us were able to relate your speech with the topic that you have chosen. Such an interesting topic. I remember my wife is always shouting at me, why are you eating so much of sugar? So I gave her an excuse that if I don't eat sugar, I will not be sweet. Then she let her eat me something. And that is how I am managing my life. But the kind of information that you have provided us today, it has opened my mind, and I think it has opened mind of everyone out here. So today onwards, I'm going to change, and that is what I was saying, that the power of speaking is so good that it can change someone's life. So, and that is what you were able to deliver. You were quite confident. All of us are taking something very good from your speech today, and I really appreciate. I would request all of you to give a big round of applause for opening up our moment. Thank you so much. As you know, there are protocols. We have to look at a few things where we can advise you some area of improvement. I would say you are already a 90% speaker. Very little you have to improve, and I am looking forward to see you as a star speaker. The kind of comfort level you had out here, some suggestions on your body language, like your hands, you were sometimes you have done like this, you have to avoid this because this is not appreciated. And you were showing your finger also. You can take some prop in your hand if you want to say something, because showing this finger is called negative. This is what I have learned in my professional life. This is what is again related to your body language only. The stage coverage, you were only standing most of the time in this area. The one part of your speech is the area is small, but then still you try, because then it will become your habit. And when you make it a habit with your subconscious mind, anytime you will deliver a speech, it is bound to happen automatically without anyone's, feedback or evaluation. So this is what you have to. Eye contact, most of the time your eye contact was on the right hand side. So I was missing out because you have to cover all the people. So people feel connected. Props, definitely props were the props you have used was again like it was absolutely related to the topic, and this has given us more insights about the negatives of the sugar intake. But then it was not organized the way you can do it in a better way. Why I'm saying these are very minor things, people must have not even realized what happened. But if you do it more organized way, like you keep it somewhere here and you just do it, you are going back and saying back. So that is what if you can avoid, because these are the things when you are delivering a speech, these are very minor things, but it creates a lot of impact on the audience. So my good wishes, good luck. I'm very happy. I want to come again and hear your next speech. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And yes, this is time for the voting. And first, before that, I would like to request our timer to share the timing report for the evaluation.
So our first evaluator, Mr. Arun, 3 minutes, and Mr. Manish, 3 minutes 32 seconds.
So both are qualified. 3 minutes 32 seconds is fine. So both are qualified. I would request everyone to do voting. Kindly share your vote. We have 20 to 30 seconds for that. So please do that. Then we will go to the next chapter.
Momita intention.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes. So now this is the time to welcome our ward master Bobby. I didn't make any introduction because our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prashad, he introduced him already. I am requesting and inviting to our ward master Bobin Roy to come and share the word count.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Today, as per the word that I have presented, like humanity, I had seen that Arun has used it as the speaker Satyajit. Then Manish, he was using also the same. Prasad also used the same word. So there was no, reference with any other speakers regarding this matter. But in the future, we should be using the new word in the future sessions and other steps and all. I would appreciate. Thank you very much for the opportunity for this, being the word master of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now I'm inviting our grammarian. Please come and share your grammarian report. Toastmaster Rupesh, I'm inviting you to come to the stage and share your grammarian report. Over to you.
Morning, Toastmasters, guests, and members online. I am here to play the grammarian role, grammarian police rather. And to begin with, I'll start with the word of the day. Of course, this was explained by our Toastmaster Bobin. It happens in another way in our previous club. The grammarian does that role. Nevertheless, since I've written it, I'll just mention a few words on that. The word of the day was equanimity. Equanimity means ability to remain calm and composed. Few of the Toastmasters use that. That is, one is Toastmaster Satyajit, and Toastmaster Prasad, and Toastmaster Arun, and Toastmaster Manish. There was some good things which Toastmaster Arun had said. Never lose hope. Positive always happens. There were some new fine words that I learned today. That is maiden, and of course the word of the day, equanimity. Tip of the day was a wonderful edition. I haven't seen this, I haven't heard about this in my previous club, but it's a wonderful edition. Instead of saying not to be honest, it is supposed to be honest, if I'm right. Toastmaster. Tip of the day.
To be honest.
To be honest. It shouldn't be to be honest, right? It has to be.
We should
We don't use it. We don't use it. Yes. Okay. And any guesses coming to the not so good areas, the places where we have to improve? Any guesses how many filler words that they use? Any guesses? Some people tell us
Century.
yeah. No, it was well controlled. It was 18.
Okay. Good.
And 3 ums, 2 us, and the word was used twice, 1 but and 1 so. The overused word was actually. So it has to be controlled. And coming to some of the not so good things, one of the speakers said, who is founding member? It has to be the founding member because it's one and only. When you say the word the, it is one and only, the founding member. Then overly load yourself. It should be, overly load you all. So it should be overload you all. Then one of them said, long story short, it has to be cut the long story short. And one of them said, lastly, I would like to say, you could have possibly used in the end or to wrap it up. And one of them said, I got a offer. It's an article, it has to be an in front of the wall. So it should be an offer. So with this, I end my preliminary proposal. So thank you all for you. Evaluate for the day. Thank you.
Toastmaster Momita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rupesh. I think so. Now we end up with all, and here is my turn. My turn to be the general evaluator role, to play the general evaluator role. Did I miss anything?
No.
Great, great. So let's start. Okay, so first of all, I love the poster. I love the poster, the way you advertised it, the way you organized it. I loved it. The meeting started on time, and it's really difficult when you are conducting a hybrid meeting. Then it's really difficult to start the meeting on time. And my TMOD, he apologized for the technical issues, but let me tell you that it's not an easy task you are doing. So it's okay, it's totally fine. Technical default, whatever we got, we managed. We survived. Then coming to the introduction, President Toastmaster Anita, you did it very well, and kudos to our speakers. Toastmaster Satyajit Samanta, I heard you second time, improved. Much better speech you delivered. Then the second speaker, I consume sugar a lot. So you made all of us feeling guilty. So it's a super. But before that, we had word of the day session, and the word was equanimity. First time I heard this word, I learned this word, and it was a great presentation. You presented in a brilliant way, a standard way that you presented us. So it was very easier for us that we will remind the word equanimity, I mean, for long. Toastmaster Bobby, congratulations to you for that. And the second, okay, now moving again to our second speaker, Toastmaster Shahid Ahmed. Great delivered, and you already received an evaluation from our evaluator, Toastmaster Manish. So I am not evaluating that much. Now I am moving to the educational session. Toastmaster Anita, you are a true educator. The way you explained it, you manage it, that education session. I mean, I am a VP of education of ACE club, but you are a true evaluator, and thank you very much sharing the session. You explained the Toastmaster pathway superb way.
Thank you.
Now I'm coming to table topic. Toastmaster Minu. Such a beautiful questions, and because of you, we enjoyed the song of Kishore Da. Kishore Kumar, Kishore Kumar Ganguly actually. I know
That's
him
right.
because I am also from Bengal, so I know him very well. And my favorite song, and it was like that perfect Saturday morning. We had meeting, we had educational session, we enriched our vocabulary, we had speech, and we had entertainment also through your table topic session. The song and other answer was also super good. You involved our guest, our junior Manish and Mannat. Remember your name. Good. And welcome to Toastmasters Club as a guest. Then Toastmaster Prashad, he turned the whole meeting to the general evaluator. I never experienced that. I had to attend the general evaluation many times. I think last 3-4 times I did it, but I never did that in that way. Is it your club plan? Is it the specialty of your clubs? Is if it is, then kudos to you that you are letting the general evaluator to introduce your evaluators and grammarian and word masters. So it's a super plan, a great what I said. It's a great initiative to introduce, involve the general evaluator who is from the outside to your club. And
Mommy, this is a very traditional way of going about. It changed in due course of time, but this is the old method where the
so
GE takes care of the tag, like the
round of
grammarian.
applause that you are bringing back the old tradition of Toastmaster. For that, a big round of applause. You guys are fantastic. I must say, you guys are fantastic. And now, being the general evaluator, definitely I have to point out something which we should not do. For that sake, don't take it very cautiously, but for that just to cover up that part, I am saying that yes, light, because when Toastmaster Anita, she was standing and speaking, she somehow miss out the light. So you have to, when you are standing, then you have to use the light also, so that we could you will be visible. So you just check that next time. And the sound, yes, sometime like the timers, when the timers report came, when some other time I missed out the sound. So if it is a bit louder and clear, then it's great. And I would like to definitely congratulate Toastmaster, our second Toastmaster, Said Ahmed, for that, because he was very much loud and clear. So I heard him very clearly. And Toastmaster Manish, his voice was very loud and clear. They are the, natural speaker. So they are very much louder, but other role players and the speakers and the evaluators, I must say, you should improve that part. You should learn from them, or you should improve that part by your own. Otherwise, it was a great meeting. I enjoyed a lot. I learned a lot. And now, over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Prashad.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Momita, for the comprehensive evaluation. I'll not take much time here, and I'll just hand over the stage back to the acting president for the closing remarks.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasad. Can we have a big round of applause for our Toastmaster of the day? Thank you, Toastmaster Momita, for coming all the way from Bengal, from Kolkata, and giving us the complete picture of our meeting today, meeting number 112. And I think the meeting went off well, except for the small glitches that we have with respect to technology. But otherwise, thank you so much for your feedback. And yes, we will review the lighting and the sound system thing. We have to look into it. We've been working on that. Nevertheless, please do keep coming back to this meeting. First, I'll do the honors of announcing the results for today. Duck, 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 isn't it? We had a vivid range of speakers coming in here. But then winner has to be only one, right? So the best table topics, this time this is yours, Manat. Come. So, Gavalier, no? You're a Gavalier.
Yeah,
Actually the Gavalier Mannat is the winner this time, but all are winners. Congratulations.
I won't be allowed in the club from next time onwards.
No, that's okay. We have the best evaluator going to Toastmaster Manish. Please eat less sugar. Thank you. Toastmaster Ronald, best speaker. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Done?
Thank you. My mentor, thank you.
Three speakers here, three winners here, please. Just a picture. And TMOD also. The light is coming. Can you switch off the let it be just from there. Yeah, it will stand this side, no? Here this side. But there we can yeah, we'll do that afterwards. The group picture. Can you just stand here? We can see this.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. It's vacation. Maybe come there. Only the banner is different. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a group photo.
Yeah, if you're in this state, we'll have a group photo along with you all. A dark one this side and a bright one that side later. Can everyone join, please? Just stay online, people. Satyajit ji, thank you so much for your speech. Please keep coming back. It was nice. Can you unmute yourself?
Of course.
Just stay. Yeah? We're just finishing the photography session. That one would be just hold it in hand, Prasad. We'll hold it in hand. Aram se. Upar also there's one rod. Side se picture. Like that. Rod is there. Be careful. So whoever is tall, please hold it. You can just give way to you. Arun, you need to also join us.
Let me take this one picture.
Sure.
Then I come. Ready?
Yes.
Keep your eyes open.
All right. Trying.
Done.
Thank you.
Kimberly,
Kimberly, come back.
Yeah.
She's so like Ryan.
Ready? Cheese.
Cheese, sandwich, chai, masala, sugar, Coke. Thank you.
Thank you.
So with the power vested in me as the acting president of Newstart Toastmasters, I declare meeting number 112 adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.